On October 25th, 2022, James Gunn and Peter Safran were announced as co-CEOs of DC Studios. Then on December 14th, it was revealed that Gunn would be making a new Superman movie, Henry Cavill was out, and the DCEU as we knew it was over.
Swear, man, every single one of these videos I review, these guys cannot get James Gunn out of their mouth. Like, they have James Gunn on the brain permanently, bro. James Gunn lives rent-free in these dudes' heads. It was a very, very big day when James Gunn was announced as head of DC, because then I knew, from that moment I knew, I'm back in DC, I'm back in this world, I'm excited. And so far, Critical Commandos, Peacemaker, and Superman have all been bangers in my opinion.
At the time, a lot of people, including me, and I'll be honest, I never had actually watched Zack Snyder's Superman movies. I formed my opinions entirely based off of the bad fake criticism from idiots on the internet. I was ecstatic for the new Superman movie. In the eyes of many comic book fans, Snyder's Superman had destroyed the image of the character for general audiences, adding other darker depictions like Injustice Superman, and these fans were hyped that James Gunn will
Oh no, he might be one of those Snyder people. Like, I got that vibes from him, but I think he's a Snyder guy. Oh no. No offense to Snyder fans out there, but you guys are weird. Oh no, I think he might be one of them. He might be one of them.
Finally give them their hopeful Superman that will restore the public's understanding of this beloved character, and that James Gunn will finally give us the hopeful Superman. It's not a Superman song. Blah, 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 blah.
I was one of those guys that absolutely disagreed with Zack Snyder's take on Superman. Like, Henry Cavill, amazing actor, but that whole, like, I don't know how to describe it. I think the young people would call it aura farming. It was a very aura farming version of Superman. Not the Superman that I recognize in the comics, and he is gonna pretend to be like a comic book reader, but I think in this video, you're gonna see he very much misses the point when it comes to Superman. Whatever you say about the James Gunn movie, he gets Superman right. In my opinion, he does get Superman very, very right.
If I sound weird, it's because I'm a little bit sick right now. But here's the thing. None of these people actually read comic books. They just looked at the covers without understanding the context or nuance of the character. The second someone says that Superman is a symbol of hope, I instantly know that they don't understand this character at all. Just look at the first word that they're using. Symbol.
First of all, bro, you shouldn't be making videos while you're sick, because you kind of owe your audience a proper voice. You know, it's kind of the point, but get well soon. The moment you said, if someone says Superman is a symbol, they don't understand the character. That is the worst take. I'm sorry, my man, that is the worst take I've ever heard. I think everyone who understands comic books, who understands Superman, knows he's exactly that. He's a symbol. He's a symbol of hope. That is literally what is true justice in the American way. That is what Superman is. That is what it's always been, buddy. You can look at most of his portrayals in the comic books. I know some writers took him on a darker turn, but even those writers, the idea always was he's going to go on this dark journey and somehow find his way back to himself, which is the hopeful, the symbol of peace, the symbol of hope. That's what Superman always been, buddy. Like, he's always been that. So I don't know the stake. I don't get the stake. I don't know why people are trying to rewrite 50 years of history when it comes to Superman. He's always been a symbol. Always. There's no rewriting that. That's always what he's been. You know? Like, I don't know what you're trying to sell me here, but I'm not buying it.
Superman is not a symbol of anything. He's just a kid from Kansas trying to do the right thing. These idiots misunderstand the character so much because Superman didn't come to Earth thinking, okay, I want to be perceived this way. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want people to look at me like this. He's a man. He's just a guy. He just wants to help people. That's it. It's so funny how these people cry and moan about Snyder not understanding Superman, but the irony is that he understands Superman more than they ever did.
I just have this feeling he's gonna be like a Snyder fan. Like, yes, that's Snyder fan vibes team. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
He's legendary all-star Superman, and then they'd have the he's a star man waiting. And it's not a symbol of anything. He's just a kid from Kansas trying to do the right thing. These idiots.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Where do I even start with that? Kid from Kansas. He's a kid from Kansas. He's a kid from Kansas who grew up to be a symbol of hope. That's what I say on that. That is what I say on that. He's really, like, you know what? He's very brave. Like, he's taking a stance that's very brave. Superman, like, if I was in school, right? And you know, in school where you would do debates, right? If I got And the teacher would always sign you like what you're fighting for in the debate, what you're debating, the stand you're on. If my teacher said, okay, we're doing a debate, Jessica, you're gonna be on Superman, why Superman is a great and powerful hero, and Damien, you're gonna debate on why Superman is not a symbol of hope. My first reaction would be, fudge! How do I do that? Because you just can't. You just can't, because that's what he is. That's what he is. That's totally what he is. Brave on this guy to pick this face heel to die on. Bruh, that seems like a you problem. I have not seen any of these so-called hope core videos. That's what I feel. Some people, they just love their lives too online. Like, get off TikTok. Get off TikTok. If this thing is bothering so much, seeing these edits, get off TikTok. Like, I haven't seen any of the things he's talking about. Because like I said, I do not love my life online. Some people are just too chronically online. Like, too chronically online. So they just get all the stuff in their head. But that's on you, bro. That's on you. And what's wrong with a hopeful Superman? Superman is supposed to be hopeful. Like, come on. Like, it's literally why it was invented.